this reading, I've put together a really big compilation of cards for you. We're going to be looking at the layers of love for all you earth signs. Did I say fire at the beginning? Probably did. Sorry. Fire is always so bright and so big. But I love my earth signs. You guys are so grounded and pragmatic. So first, let's clarify what your reading is about today. I want to be able to give you the prediction that you need right now. By the way, did you activate a crystal grid for any intentions during the new moon? Well, I want to invite you to exploring more about crystal grid activations. What I love about Metatron's cube is that these outer circles already bring in all the elements. And this is really the best type of grid to activate, because in so bringing in all of the elements, you actually are able to harness all universal force for your intentions. Now this one specifically just happens to be about love. So I just activated this grid, and this is about communication. And I wanted to be able to bring in the pragmatic, logical communications, but make them heartfelt, and also inviting others to bring in their love and open communication in a safe way, and then being able to act on it. So this is about family communications, relationship, as well as my own love. So I teach crystal grid workshops, and so I invite you, if you don't know a lot about them, to check one out. I do them all the time, and I'm empowered by love. So let's get some sage. This is one of my favorites. This is sage immersed in dragon's blood. So it's not only clearing and cleansing, but it's grounding too. It's got that really deep earth vibe. I felt like you'd appreciate that since, being an earth side and all. Just want to clear and cleanse and get prepared for the intention that you have. Now, what I'm hearing for you guys is that you already have a fear of being open to love. So it seems that the earth is kind of scorched right now, leaving you feel like, if I try again, will it be worth the risk? There you go. Will it be worth the risk? If I love again, will it be worth the risk? So we're going to look at a couple of different series of cards here. I make sure we got all the right people in place. All right. And then we're going to be using the angel prediction cards here. And I'm going to pull one card for each sign as we go through the reading. And these are Akashic Record channeled readings. So we're going to see, is it worth the risk? So let's find out what you think you're risking. A lot of you are feeling as though you've reached your limits in love, and you've thrown up walls around the relationship. You have already guarded your heart, and so it's making it a little difficult for the person that you're with to really see if you even want it. So yeah, your question should definitely be, is it worth the risk? Because your partner is already starting to feel like your blasé nonchalantness and cavalierness to their feelings, and not wanting to listen to what They're saying they need. You're just not willing to even give it. So yeah, that is the right question. Is it worth the risk? And what is it that you are actually risking right now? And so what's on the table for you? Is it more of you reopening old wounds? Is this particular relationship triggering those wounds? And are you really ready to let go? Okay. I feel like this is a balancing act because you don't have everything in the places where you think that they should be in your own life. Financially, stability. Well, there goes some cards. We have a saying here that whatever pops out comes to show out. So I'm going to start with these little ditties, and we're going to pull down some more. Ooh, I'm liking where this is going for you. So yeah, we're going to put these in proper order. Those popped out. So what we have here, let's move some things around so we can get some clarity here. Is it worth the risk, and what's on the table for you? This is you. And right now, this is surrendering to the divine. There are some things happening in the relationship, and your part is the fears. All those old wounds, it's time to release them now. It's time to let go of the past. Stop letting the past hold you back and staying in this stuck place. This resistance, this obstinance, this stubbornness that you have, this fortress, this heart locked in a box now needs to be surrendered. This is happening now, and all of the reasons why you're doing this are going to be made known to you. Your partner has already begun making you aware of what they need emotionally from you in the relationship, and because there's stonewalling happening from you and the nonchalantness of and your approach of how you're dealing with their feelings, this is about to reach a conclusion. So this is why you should start investing in letting it go, and maybe even opening up the line of communication and explaining, hey, this is why I am this way. I am working on this. Please be patient with me. Having those types of communications are going to be so extraordinarily important, because this is about to bring, it's about to come to a head here. And this is imminent. Actually, they're saying that you're going to be experiencing this. Ooh, this is going to be coming to a head right around the end of the month. November 30th through the first week of December, you're going to be colliding with your partner in regards to this if you don't get in front of this. So if you want this relationship to work, this is your time to really dive in more deeper into your fears and why you're so guarded. If you do this successfully, not only can you mend the relationship, but the relationship will have the outcome that you desire. But you gotta want to desire it, and you wanna have to be the one to let go of your fear. And if you've got your heart all blocked up, locked away, there's just no way for them to penetrate. And what you're sending out in messages, I don't even need this, I don't want this, and you're telling them that whatever. And that's how it's coming across. They don't even know that you really care. So now let's take a look at what steps you need to take. So we're going from surrendering. What do you need to do to surrender it? How do you get there? We all talk about spiritually what surrendering is, and as a spiritual life coach, teacher, Reiki master, one of the biggest things as a healer and a reader is, especially in the Akashic Records, it's always going to give you solution steps and soul guidance that you need to heal the place to where you want things to go, tarot readings and oracle readings are for clarity. Akashic Record readings is soul guidance. It's going to give you steps and solutions. And if you don't know how to implement them, then that's when a practitioner such as myself would be instrumental in guiding you to the steps, showing you how to take those action steps. So, observing. I love this card for all of you simply because you now need to become aware. If you're surrendering, they are asking you to look at what parts of yourself are guarded, hidden, shut down, and afraid to let go. But then also become aware of your partner's feelings in this. And if you want to know if this is worth the risk, and if you want to take the steps into going into a more deeper, more long-term committed relationship, then you have to see all that's involved. And I love here that she's shrouded. She's got the cloak, she's all wrapped up, she's practically ready COVID. I mean, I know that's crazy, right? Oh, she's all practically ready for COVID. She just pulled that up a little bit, she's ready to go. But this is you. And now you need to observe from all angles what your truth really is and how this is impacting what you really want. And this is the part, a piece of manifesting. I mean, we all say that we want something, and then when we don't get it, we always say that it was the other person's fault. But when in reality, you're the one that is in charge of your energy. And if your heart and your mind are in two different places, there is no alignment. You can't want it, but then act a different way because your beliefs are saying, I don't want to be hurt anymore. I'm just... And so, you got to either give in or give up. The choice is yours. Balance. Man, they were just talking about that. Bringing into alignment the heart and the mind. This is yin and yang. And a lot of people, when they see a card like this, one, they don't understand the masculine and feminine energies. There's the part that the heart rules, and then there's the part that the mind rules. And it's a requirement of alignment and manifesting that we bring our heart and our mind together. They're wanting you to observe this and surrender the parts that are bringing imbalance to you and the health of your future, everything. Because if this is one area where you're scared to love, then are you really manifesting in the power of all that you are? They're saying luck is on your side. Go ahead and do it. Listen. Oh my gosh. Man, they are talking to you. Earth signs. Come on, man. Do that inner listening. Observe it. Become aware of it. Listen. Is it worth the risk? These are the action steps you need to take in order. Bam. Observing. How else are you going to release unless you know? Balance that out. Stop judging yourself. Stop being so critical. Take away the pragmatic and listen to your heart. Your mind has already talked enough. Just be like, okay, cool, calm down, mind. Let my heart speak. I already know what's there. I'm going to let all that crap in my head go now. Get in front of it. All right, let's see where your partner's at now. Because, I think we all know what it's like when we're trying to get our point across. Oh, whatever pops out comes to show out. So those are the two cards we're going to lead off with here before we go any further. Okay. Oh, wow. This is so crazy. I'm going to show you something here. This is going to blow your mind. Okay. Because I started from this deck. This card is from this deck. So this is a continuation. So your partner is already feeling this way. We're going to put this as a sidebar card because this goes with the conclusions on reach. You have isolated so strongly. This is where your partner is. You see that? They're lonely. They're feeling isolated by you, shut out by you, shut down by you. They're not getting any emotional engagement. And this is the part that you are being asked to look at. And this is why this conclusion is in reach. Your partner is in the process of setting other intentions. They feel like you don't want it, and you want to know if it's worth the risk. Yeah, it's worth a risk, because they're already telling you, if you deal with this now, not only is luck on your side, but it's a win-win forecast. The outcome is win-win, but you want to stop them before they walk out on you. And this is what you're afraid of anyway, is the other shoe dropping. They're looking at the path of their life and all the other success that they could have, and they could easily have another mate who believes that they're worthy of them. Man, that's a hard, bitter pill to swallow. You better look at it and see it, because they're saying observe all sides, your side and their side, from all sides, and surrender that. Man, you better let it go. It's not worth it. Because I'm hearing this is a solid relationship. Oh my gosh. This relationship is, this is a person who is adventurous, they're, gregarious, and the parts of the relationship that work well with you guys. But they're currently feeling alone in it. They feel alone in the relationship, meaning they feel like they're the only one invested. And this is what they want from you. They want the connectivity of the partnership. And remember, very early on, they said, you guys aren't connected. You are going to have to create this new support system of emotional connectivity. There's nothing worse than being in a relationship and feeling alone in it. Like you're the only one who's working on it, the only one who cares about it, the only one that wants to grow it. They're thinking about honoring their own path and setting a new intention. This is an intention card. So they are in the process of making their own move. They're going to honor themselves. They're about to put themselves first. If you don't love me, somebody else will. You've said it before, right? This person has big energy. They're gregarious. They're fun to be around, charismatic. They got big laughs, big smiles, big jokes. Actually, they just got a big personality, and everyone really enjoys being around them. And they really deeply desire a deep connection with you. So you're going to have to renew this. And if you take the risk, they've already said not only is luck on your side, but it's a win-win forecast. You can get ahead of this. That's why you're here listening to this right now, is because this is within reach. This conclusion of them leaving you is within reach. But also, you can turn the dynamic just by changing your mind about how you go about it. Are you willing to accept some responsibility for how it got here? And can you see all sides? Can you step out of your own feelings and fears to see all sides? Balance the heart and mind. Clear the mind of its old thoughts, and then listen to your heart. You love this person. That's why you're here today. Okay? So let's go to these angel cards. I love that it just kicked out for you. Luck is on your side. So, do you take the risk? Because it's all on the table. And this also, this same reading works for those who are not in a relationship, because this is what you're looking at. You're alone and isolated because you've shut down, and they're wanting you to still let it go. Release it all. Those are old, outdated thoughts. They no longer serve you. And if you don't know what they are, they want you to observe them. Listen to your heart and then bring it all into balance. And by honoring yourself, just honoring the path that you are on to manifesting a full, whole life, and not just one based in work and centered in career and money. You want to let yourself free. You want that big life. And how you get that new connection and support is by engaging in your emotions. So this also works for all of you earth signs who are single as well. So I'm going to move these back, and we're going to present predictions for all three signs right now. Let's see. It is December 16th, and so let's see. That would be Capricorn. So we're going to start off with Caps. All right. Then we're going to move to Taurus, and then to my Virgo friends. All right. Let's see what we got here. It's a peaceful resolution for you, Caps. You can do it. I got faith in you. Oh my gosh, I have faith in you. So for you, this luck on your side and this win-win forecast of being able to change the dynamic just by surrendering, letting go of your fears, your old beliefs, and all the old wounds. Yes, peaceful resolution. All right, it's all on you now. What you gonna do? All right, for you Taurus friends, this is a healing cycle. And it doesn't mean that it's not gonna happen. It just means that these wounds are a little bit deeper for you, and this is going to require a conversation with your partner and explaining, hey, I'm so sorry. I'm really feeling this. I really want this to work. Be patient with me. You know, I'm clearing some things. I'm looking at them. You know, I'm even thinking about taking this workshop that I found online called Revive Your Relationship with Self-Love. You know, because I know that I have some deep fears about being hurt again. And I don't want you feeling like you're in this relationship by yourself, because I'm here. Just a little scared. And maybe that might be enough. But you're going to have to heal some things. This is a little bit deeper for you. So I do want to invite you out to checking out the workshop that we have. It actually starts on the 17th. So I'm hoping that maybe you'll see it and you'll connect to this and be like, yeah, that's me. If not, you know, we might run it again some other time, but reach out. I'd love to have you. See you there. All right, you Virgos. Let's see what you got. Take action. Yes, I love it. This is right now. Do it. Let it go, man. Is it worth the risk? They're saying take that action step. Just do it. Let it go. Observe it. Don't let this person walk out the door and choose another path on you. Not while they're still present and in it. You can fix this. You got this. I believe in you. As a matter of fact, they're saying pull another card. And although this says improving health, what this means for you is that by taking action, this right here, this conclusion's within reach, you void that out. You improve the nature of the relationship by letting go. If you take this action step today and start observing, listening, and balancing your heart and mind about what you want in this relationship, it is. Is it worth the risk? Obviously it is, because they're saying that this improves dramatically. And you can start seeing results in this relationship, start doing an about face and a turnaround within a 2-week time period. So yeah, absolutely. This is definitely worth the risk. You know, 2 weeks is nothing. You get in there and just let them know, hey, all this hard work that I've put in all year long, and, you know, getting, you know, my life and our life solidified and financially grounded and stabilized. now I want to work on the relationship. That's all you got to say. Let them know thank you for, I appreciate you hanging in there. I know it's been tough. I know I've been a little guarded. I got some fears. I'm working on them. And you've got that 100 keep it real type, mentality. Just dig deep. Burst through that denial and hiding from it all. And stop trying to put up that, facade of being perfect. This is the time. Yep, it's definitely worth the risk. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in, coming by, hanging out. Man, I can't wait to see what love predicts for you next. So stay tuned, all you earth signs. I'm Demi, and if this resonated with you, don't forget to subscribe. Click that notification bell. Keep updated with all of our new and fresh content from our soul scopes, pick a card, soul messages, all of it right here for you at I Am Powered by Love TV.